Thank you for watching. Wait, no. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad that you are here. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. And if you are returning, thank you for being such a loyal follower. So today is going to be a little bit of a different type of video. I'm going to be giving my honest review of some side hustles that I have tried. Now, I know that we are living in a time where you want to make sure you have more than one source of income. So if you are looking for a side hustle, hopefully you come to this video and you're trying to find some answers as to what you should try and if these will be some good options for you. So stick right here and I'm going to let you know, are these a try or a buy? So from my experience with these 3 side hustles, I'm going to be rating them from maybe the first to the third because there's 3 of them that I have done. I have tried Poshmark, I have tried Etsy, and I have also done Fiverr as a seller offering custom content. So for these side hustles that I have tried, I'm going to be rating them based on the additional income, capabilities, and their ease of use. So how quickly you can get it started and how easy it is to navigate the site and run your side hustle. So me personally, I wanted to pick some side hustles that I believed would be in line with some things that I had interest in. So of course, looking for an additional income, passionate about helping others, and then also my hobby for creativity. So I believe that these three side hustles were in line with what my interests were. So the first one I tried was Poshmark. So with Poshmark, I actually gave my store a name. I didn't go on as independent. Well, it was independent, but independent from me. I didn't go on as my person. I actually named my store Sweater Central. And some of the products that I sold was from a wholesale site. So I found some products on a wholesale site that I ordered. And then I also had some items in my closet that were new items. And varying items that I posted on my store. So I set the store up. It was really simple to do, creating an account and choosing a name. And then I would start to post my products. Now, the photos that I used were photos from the wholesaler because they gave the option once you purchase products from them that you can use their photos. And then also for some of the products I had, I did take my own photos and edit them to make sure they were easily viewable to my potential customers. So here's what that looked like. So I would log in, and this is what the storefront would look like. Here are some of the items that I had on my store. There wasn't a huge selection, but it was enough to get my store started. It did not take me long before I got my first sale. I believe I got my first sale within 48 hours of opening the store. And I gained quite a few followers quite fast as well. 2 things you want to make sure you're consistent with in your Poshmark store, of course, is to share your items. The more you share your items that you have for sale, the more a greater possibility for you to have get those sales. And the next thing, you want to make sure that you're actually interacting with potential buyers, because sometimes people like things, they comment, they ask questions about your products. You want to make sure that you're answering those questions and you want to make sure you're answering those questions as quickly as possible also, because you don't want to miss a sale. Most of the people who ask questions, if you get back to them as quick as possible, you'll help them make that purchase quick. And then, of course, if you don't have what they're looking for, then they'll just move on to the next thing. And then also gives you an opportunity to network with other sellers, because if you network with other sellers and you share some of their items, they'll share some of your items as well. And then it just keeps the traffic coming into your store. So the next one that I tried was Fiverr. So Fiverr, if you're not familiar, is a site where you can go on from a buyer standpoint and you can look for content creation or digital product creation services. If you want a logo created, someone can create you a logo. If you need a website created, things of that sort. So what I offered was flyer services. I did digital products. So here's some of the listings that I had on there. Some of the listings I had are no longer on here, but these are the two that are still showing. I only did these for about 30 days. So right now it is not active. But as you can see, I did not have any sales on these items, on the ones that I have. And it's okay. It's okay. This was also easy to set up. I actually initially created my Fiverr account from being a buyer because I bought a logo from someone. And they did a pretty good job. And then once I kind of did more research on Fiverr, I was like, hey, I could do this. And so because I pretty much create content already, I've created flyers for different businesses. I've created social media content for different businesses. So I already had experience in doing it. I already know how to do it. So why not put myself out there and create my own Fiverr account and become a seller? So it was super easy to switch over. They have an option where you can switch from being a buyer to a seller, and I created what my offers were. And of course, the examples shown are all examples that I actually created just to show examples to potential buyers, what my work would look like, or what, just in case it was giving them an idea of some things that they might want to potentially order from me. And the last side hustle that I tried was Etsy. So me being a creative person, and then of course a passion for helping people, I had started to create some self-help workbooks because I like self-help workbooks myself. And so I just wanted to kind of share that with others. At first I had some that were some free options before I had some that would be for purchase. Of course, these would be digital downloads that I would create from scratch. And then I would post a download on Etsy. This is also easy to set up. You go on, you create your Etsy seller account. I have to go a certain way to get to the Etsy seller account. For some way, I was not able to find the link for the actual Etsy seller account. So I had to go through the normal Etsy page where you could just create an account to be a buyer, to be a customer, and then I scrolled down until I found the link I needed for the seller shop. So logging in, I can go over to my store and look at the products that I had. So I had 2 workbooks, 2 digital downloads available for purchase, they're both self-help workbooks. And it was really fun to make these. One of them I actually got printed out. One of the self-help books I actually got printed out, and it looked really nice printed. And so I was proud of that, and I wanted to share that with others. And so that's why I put those on Etsy, just to kind of see if this was something that I thought that I would be able to do. And I've known others for putting digital products and different things on Etsy as well. I've known that to be a good site to sell certain products, similar products. And so going to my shop, looking at for these 30 days, basically most of the money that I did make from the sales I had, I spent it on ads. Over time, if you're not making additional sales, you can put your account in a default. And so just for transparency purposes, I had some additional ad costs for pushing out my products to advertise. I'm not sure what the analytics are on the advertisement. I would have to go look at that. But I did sell two products. So hey, I still got some sales. Now let's just say maybe if I would have tried for 90 days or 180 days, or it could have been different. So the first one that I would recommend for income purposes and ease of use would probably be Etsy. I think that it's a free option to get started. You don't need any inventory. If you're going to sell digital products, you can sell them on Etsy. You just create your digital products. You can use Canva, you can use Adobe Creator, or any other site that you can use to create digital products, and download your PDF, put a name to it, a description. You can put the pictures for the cover on there, and set your price and post it, and it's done. It's extremely easy to get started. As far as the financial aspect of it, I do believe, because of what I've seen from other people, that it can be pretty lucrative over time if you try it more for 90 days. The second one I would have to say is Poshmark. I don't rate that one number 2 for ease of use because it is a lot of parts in it when you're setting up your store, especially when you get to the tax portion, the financial portion. However, I do believe that it gives a great opportunity to network with different sellers and retailers and buyers and customers. And I think there is potential there to grow a retail type business depending on how long you would want to do it. And you can sell a range of products. You can go from accessories to clothes. It can be custom items. It can be items that you purchase wholesale. You can do it however you want. You can really set up a full business. And the last one I recommend is Fiverr. There's so many creators on there who can create you different content and digital products and items. So, and because it's so many varying options, and you can get it for low prices, low rates. You never know. You're just going to be in competition with somebody who may have a lower rate than you and may have more reviews as well because they've been on there longer, or just a better rating for their product. So sometimes the ranking to get you noticed on that site may not make you as visible as you would like to be. And so you would really have to push out your own marketing on separate platforms in order to kind of gain more visibility and to grow your audience, to grow your customer base for that. So those are my 3 side hustles that I have tried. It was actually really fun trying all of them. If those are some things you would like to try, I recommend you try them on your own time if you want to try those as side hustles. And comment some things that you think would be good side hustles as well for me to try, and I can review that for you. And let me know if you try some of these yourself. If that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.